In this lesson, I'll talk you through a technique that I've developed for laying out the pace of your showreel without locking down any of the work. So this lesson is purely focusing on hitting the beat, and then we can confirm if the track we've selected is a right fit for our work. So let's get started. So we'll go right click, import, file, and we'll select one of the songs from the previous lesson and click import. So you can get this song in the resource section below. It's a paid song, but you can get a watermarked version like I have here for free. Drag this into a new composition and go composition, composition settings, and make sure it's 1920 by 1080, 25 frames a second. And we'll call this showreel. And we can always create two nice folders to keep everything organized. Audio, drop the music in. And the showreel can be in main comp to render. So we have something like this. And with your showreel, you want to get it roughly, like the minimum is 30 seconds and the maximum is something like 100 seconds, so 1 minute 40. And you can always do it longer, like there's no exact rule. So if you have a lot of behind the scenes footage or there's a narrative in the showreel, you can do that. But a good place to aim for is the 45 seconds to a minute, something like that. So we'll bring this down and have a look at the audio and the waveform. And there's a nice break over here. So we'll duplicate this, Control and D, or Command and D if you're on a Mac, and then use Alt and the left bracket to crop the top one there. And we'll come here. Select this layer, Alt and the right bracket to crop there. And then we'll bring this in and hold Shift so it snaps to this point. And you can use Adobe Audition to edit the music if you prefer as well, but if you're new to all this kind of stuff, you can just do a simple clean cut in Adobe After Effects like this and just try and get this to line up. Cut this here. And if the beat kind of repeats multiple times, you can line it up and then just crop it again. So this has a nice good cut in it here. So if I listen to this. So I'm happy with that. Has a nice stop point there. And it goes just under 45 seconds. So I'll crop that exactly at 45 seconds. So I have enough room for the titles and end card. Perfect. So we can lock these layers now. The method we're going to use to visualize the beats is the rhubarb and custard method that I came up with, where when I was on a school trip as a young child, my parents would give me these hard-boiled sweets to stop getting travel sick. And the colours always just stood out to me, these rhubarb and custard kind of sweet. I go layer, new, solid, Control and Y, and then pick this colour. Make sure it's the same width and height dimensions as the composition. And we'll change the label colour as well to custard. Yours will say yellow. And you can change the label colours and text by going Edit, Preferences, Labels. And these are all the colours that you can change along with the text. So I just change it to rhubarb and custard here. And then we'll crop this at roughly a second with Alt and the right bracket. Duplicate this, Control and D. And then we'll change this one to rhubarb. And the actual solid itself by going to solid settings and changing it to this color here. So we'll color pick that and click new. So we now have these two colors to play with. And it's just a case of duplicating this multiple times. So select the top one, hold Shift, select the bottom one here, and then Control and C or Command and C if you're on a Mac, and then Command and V or Control and V to paste. Move them along again. And just use these to hit the beat, so listen to the track. And it might be a little repetitive at start, but it's just a case of hitting these beats so we don't commit any of our designs or our clips that we've created in other lessons to being in a specific part of our showreel. And we can also gauge pretty quickly if the beat and the pace of the showreel is working. So just go ahead and listen to the track and just try and fit these to the beat. So we can start to bring these parts in and hold shift just to crop them like this, so it's nice and clean. And if this fades in the songs as well, feel free to hit T on the keyboard and just do simple fades of opacity out like this. So if we listen to that. So I'm quite happy with that. So it's simply a case of repeating this method all throughout the 45 seconds and just keep tweaking all the little bits until you're happy with the layout. So now that I've blocked out the 45 seconds, I have a nice range of chunks here, ranging from 2 to 4 seconds in the middle. And I have some shorter content towards the end and the start as well. So this gives a nice overall feel of pace, speeding up, slowing down, dynamic movement without doing any transitions whatsoever. Now that we have our audio track blocked out with our rhubarb and custard, let's move on to the next lesson where we'll start putting our showreel together.